So you may have noticed that I added an assignment, Chemicals Around Us project. This is a pretty easy project. I think you will knock it out. The hardest part about this project is the at-home part. So let me just pull up the assignment. Click, click. Oh, look, there it is. There's the due dates. That is next week. You need to submit the project during class next week. If you're absent next week, make sure you submit it before then, because I do have the window set to close those days. So the assignment closes down on the 26th and 25th. It's pretty simple. You need to walk around your house, probably with your phone in your hand. It won't be too hard for most of you. I skipped the part. This is going to be a 45-point summative assignment. We're going to go through how the points break down in just a second. But what you're going to do is you're going to walk around your house. You're going to look at some household items. Maybe you're going to look under your kitchen sink, or you're going to look in your garage. You're going to look under your bathroom sink. You're going to look in your pantry. You're going to look at cleaning stuff. You're going to turn them around to the back and look at the ingredients list. Most things have a list of ingredients somewhere on them. You're going to read through that ingredients list and try to find some things that are following the rules that we are just now learning. There's only one chemical I definitely do not want you to use, and that is water. Water is not a chemical we are going to allow for this project. It is too easy to do. Everything else that's on the back is fair game. So it's a pretty straightforward little project here. You are going to find 3 chemicals in your household. You're going to take a picture of them. Alright, you're going to take a picture of the front and the back, and you want to make sure you include the ingredients list. And then just to be on the safe side, I would actually, you only have to turn in 3, but I would take 5 or 6 different images of different pictures of different products, just in case you come into class and you're working on it and you realize that one's not going to work. So have some backups. It doesn't take but a couple minutes to go pick up a bunch of things in your pantry, underneath your sink, etc. And you just take a picture of the front, the back, and make sure you include the ingredients list in your set of pictures. So then you have your pictures and you sit down on your Chromebook and you type up the chemical names that you find on the back. I only need 1 chemical name per product. You're going to try to find a name that conforms to our basic nomenclature rules we've been learning for molecules, ionic compounds, or acids. From that molecule's name, you then have to work out its formula. Alright, you have to work out its chemical formula. You of course have to tell me where you found the product, include an image of the front and the back, and then you need to, and this is the hardest part, research the purpose of this chemical in the product. And then list the sources where you found the answer to that. So what am I expecting for you to turn in? You are going to turn in 3 Google slides. A Google slide for chemical 1, a Google slide for chemical 2, and a Google slide for chemical 3. On the Google slide, it should say the name of the chemical. It should say that you found on the bottle or the box. Then the chemical formula that you worked out. The chemical formula and the chemical name should go together. I think that's pretty obvious, but let's just make sure. And then, on the same Google slide, the image of the product, front and back, including the ingredients list where we can see the name of the chemical. This part here gets the most points. What is the chemical doing inside your product? Is it providing a certain flavor? Is it a stabilizer? Does it provide for a longer shelf life? What is it doing? How are you going to know that? Good question. I'm going to suggest you go on the Google machine. You type in, hey, what does stearic acid do in soda? You know, couple minutes, find a couple websites, read about it, and type up a sentence or two. Notice I did not say paragraphs and paragraphs, just a sentence or two. This substance provides the white pigment inside my sunscreen, or whatever. And then, where did you learn that information? Cite the sources. Just give me a URL. Just paste it right in your Google slide. Copy, cut, paste. That will do it for me. And then do the same thing for Chemical 2 and Chemical 3. And then I will look at your 3 Google slides, and I think I did my math correctly. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15. 15 times 3 is 45 points. Alright, I think that's pretty straightforward, nothing tricky. Again, you can't include water. That water's just too simplistic for this project. I want you to do a couple of other ones, and they have to have real names like we talked about in class. Thank you, and have a good day.